So you want to grow your channel to 1 million subscribers? Well, I'll show you how to do it today. My name's Kelly Wakasa. I'm a YouTuber here in New York City. I'm 23 years old and I recently grew to 1 million subscribers. But it is not easy. If you do not like making videos, you're not gonna make it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this video at all, okay? Welcome to the best day of your life. Let's get into it. What's it called? Bro, does my own email go to spam or something? This whole segment is just like raw, like I can't figure out how to use the computer. Welcome to Budget TED Talk. This is how I got to 1 million subscribers. This is a little presentation I made. My journey to a full-time YouTuber. This was my first YouTube video right here, 12 years ago. First off, consistency, long-term, not overnight. You do not want to be an overnight YouTuber. Most of the time, you will end up going skyrocketing to the top, skyrocketing to the bottom. You'd rather have a slow growth, trust me. This is different phases I went through. I started testing what I like. I made soccer videos, I made music videos.
I'm gonna do it so fast, you know I'm gonna do it once.
Then I hit my first niches where I started getting subscribers. This was the first video I ever made on my channel today. This was made in 2014, and it took me from 2014 to 2021 to hit 1 million subscribers. So do the math, that's about 15 years. After I figured out my first niche, the grind started. Basically, the grind, like, you know, like if you're a skater, you understand, like skateboard grind, like whatever. But basically, this is when I just started pumping out content. I started making videos about skateboarding and the channel slowly started growing, but it was very slow in the beginning. 9,000 views, 7,000 views. These are all now screenshots of today. They used to have 80 views. I remember being super stoked on getting 80 views. That was like my threshold. Like, okay, the video didn't flop because it got 80 views. Come a long way, you can say. My journey from 0 to 10K, also, I just think it's funny because these slides are so shit, but you don't have to go to school to become a YouTuber. You could just become it like me and be stupid and not know how to read or pronounce Massachusetts or spell it. Honestly, I could not spell Massachusetts to save my life. This was my 10K special. It was called $1,000 Boosted Board Peed On by Dog plus 10K subs. Let me tell you, that's a terrible title, and that's why it only has 5,000 views. And it's honestly a blessing that it has 5,000 views. In this video, I'm gonna tell you a lot of things I learned from my experience hitting 1 million subscribers and how you guys can take my experience and expedite your shipping for this package of 1 million subscribers on your own YouTube channel. One of the first ways I got my foot in the door was by asking. Always gotta ask respectfully. Okay, no one likes when you're just, hey, can you shout me out? Hey, can you follow me? Casey Neistat, please, like, can we be friends? Okay, maybe I asked him and maybe he doesn't like me. Or maybe it's all in my head. Casey, I hope you're not watching this video. Good shit. But this is the actual email I sent to Rail Skateboarding, which is the biggest skateboard channel in the world on YouTube. And at the time they had about 1 million subscribers. And I reached out to their filmer and I remember sending them multiple emails. Looking back, I'm gonna be honest, this is a terrible email and I got really lucky. There's a little bit of luck and also consistency and also just persistence, okay? I really wanted this role. I was gonna do whatever it takes. And sometimes you gotta go above and beyond to make it happen. I became an intern for a YouTube channel. This is a great way to gain knowledge and also learn all about the space and become a sponge. Learn, be a sponge, be great at what you do. I was editing for free, I was getting props, everything for free. When you're first starting out, you don't know shit. Even at 1 million subscribers right now, I don't know shit. I think the best way to get your foot in the door is by offering something to someone so you can learn. Colt, right behind the camera, show yourself. In the beginning, weren't you doing it for free? Did I pay you the first time we filmed?
No. Like first 3 times, no.
Yeah, now I feel bad. But look, like now we're working together, you know, long term because I knew you had that like passion for it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Colt wanted to get paid, I mean. My bad, bro. You okay?
I was like, oh, so like payment? And you're like, oh yeah, so I think we'll end the free trial. And I was like, oh, okay.
Cut that part. Okay, well, it's back to my story. A lot about being a YouTuber is following your gut. I made a transition from making all skateboard style content to lifestyle.
This is what we came here for. There we go.
I kind of got bored in the skateboarding niche, but I would strongly recommend starting with the niche. I'm gonna continue to tell my story just so you guys know how I got here before I tell you some of the most like crucial tips to becoming a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel and things that I learned. Basically, this was a terrible mistake I made was that I built a channel for one thing, which was skateboarding. And then all of a sudden I said, boom, let's make lifestyle stuff, variety content. And I had views that were like, you know, 50K all the way back to 10K. It was really hard to see. And I wouldn't recommend making a hard cut like I did. If anything, slow transition out of that. 100K! March 16th, 2018, I hit 100,000 subscribers. That was 4 years. Let's go! From when I had my first video on my YouTube channel, it took me 4 years to hit 100K. And I kept going. If you just keep going, keep trying new things, practicing your thumbnails, practicing your titles. This one has 4 million views. This one also has 4 million views. Eventually, something's gonna stick if you keep posting. And then at this point, I decided to carve my own path and try something that was definitely scary at the time. It was after high school. I was like 2 years removed from high school. I hadn't gone to college. And I thought, what if I went to college just to make content, just to have that experience and film it? So that's what I did.
Today is officially my first day of college ever. That sounds so strange to me.
2020, I went to college because I knew the college niche was good. I said, why not? I said, let's just try it. And a lot of you guys might know me from this era of my YouTube channel. And then eventually in 2021, I hit 1 million subscribers. The first 100K is way harder. The first 10K is even the hardest. The first 1,000 is even the hardest. Eventually, it just gets easier and easier because you know what you're doing, consistency, you're grinding. Here you can clearly see, this is a picture of me when I first started. And this is a picture of me when I hit 1 million. And if that doesn't show that sometimes it takes a while, I don't know what does. Also, shout out my haters. There's gonna be a lot of haters on the way. Shout out Nick Humphrey. I think he still thinks I fucking suck. He lives rent-free in my head. Moving on, what I learned. This is, I think, the most crucial part of the video is what I learned about how to grow your channel to 1 million subscribers. My journey to 1 million subscribers was stupid, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I could have done such a better job, such a more efficient job to reaching 1 million subscribers. It took me so long because I had no plan and I had no business bone in my body. I was just full of creativity and I didn't know how to package it because at the end of the day, YouTube is a game and you have to play it. You have to have the right thumbnails, you have the right titles. The video itself has to have, a nice flow in order for it to be very consumable and very digestible for a viewer. Now let's talk about consistency. That is also what I learned to grow to 1 million subscribers. You need to be consistent on the platform. If you never post, you just can't grow. If you guys want to be a YouTuber and you don't post a video within the next week from watching this video, eat my dick. Let's go back to the tour. I've made over 600 videos in my career, over 300 for my main channel. It's a grind. You don't have to make over 600 videos to reach 1 million subscribers. Truly, you can do it in less if you're just smart and think a little bit more strategically about it. Something I learned to become a great YouTuber, you have to be passionate. You have to be passionate about something, some part of the process. Some people are really business savvy. Some people are really just into the creative aspect of the videos. For me, I've always just really loved making the videos. But if you are even just like, hey, I want to make money from this, you really can. And you could probably take it from a different step. Of course, I would rather have everyone watching this be passionate about making videos because ultimately I think the platform is a better place when passionate people are making great things on YouTube. For me, in my experience, I did it because I loved it. This is a screenshot from a long time ago. Made $4 in a month and I still look at that and I think like I'm so proud that I kept going and I loved it. And it wasn't about the money. And even to this day, like I just want to continue being able to make great videos and being proud of the videos. And the money is a great thing that comes with working really hard, but if it all ended tomorrow, like I'd still make a video. The best part is the grind. Something about YouTube, when I look back at my journey, the late nights, the early mornings, the all-nighters, the just working hard on the videos is something that I'm super proud of and I think makes YouTube such a fun, challenging game because it's not easy. Being a YouTuber is sacrifice a lot of times. Like a lot of times I had to distance myself in order to edit or have to say no to certain things just to get it done. Of course, I balance my life. There are times where it's like, hey, like you have deadlines, you gotta get it done. And just like any person that wants to be great, like it takes sacrifice. I'm not saying don't go out and party and stuff like that. Like you can balance your life. I'm not like one of those guys that says you have to just do one thing. Like that type of person is lame. Okay, you can totally have balance. People that like, oh, I don't party and I only work. I don't really mess with that. What's the point of life if you're not having fun, man? YouTube is for fun. Okay, my biggest tip is believe in yourself. You can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. You right there are no better than anybody else. Wait, I don't think that came out right. You right there can do it, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. I'm no better than anybody else. We're all the same. If you have just a phone, if you have a little brick to film on, you can use that and make a great video and you can become a YouTuber. I first started off with like a Hello Kitty camera. That was my shit. I found it in a junk drawer. It was, probably like 30 bucks. Whatever you have, and if you're watching this, you probably have a phone with a camera, so there's really no excuses. I think write it down, make a plan. Being a YouTuber is also being a businessman, being an entrepreneur. Write down that plan, have a clear vision for your goal, and manifest that ish. Of course, there's gonna be doubts. I doubted myself so many times, but I kept showing up, I kept going. And that's what a YouTuber needs to do, is keep going even when the views are down. Being scared is good. If you're scared of this goal to become a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, that means, you're pushing yourself. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're doing what excites. No excuses. Look at Mr. Stephen Curry. You think he makes excuses? That man is the greatest shooter in the history of the game. You know how many shots he gets up a day? Hundreds, if not thousands of shots a day. And that's why he's the best. Have you made hundreds of videos, thousands of videos? That's why you're not the best. That's why you don't have 1 million subscribers right now. You gotta put in the work. I have a lot of people that I like to look up to as like inspiration. I got Kobe Bryant, I got Steph Curry, I got Justin Bieber, okay? These are all people that, they're good at their craft. They work hard. I love the Mamba mentality. I love Justin Bieber's hair. I love Stephen Curry because so damn good looking and good at shooting, of course. This is one of my favorite quotes, is discipline or regret. Basically, I wrote this down on my laptop and it really was just like a reminder. Finish the video, get it up, keep learning. learning, keep going, because there's a million distractions nowadays. Becoming a YouTuber feels like now the biggest hill to climb, but if you want to do it and if you're passionate about it, you can do it. And through discipline, you can get the work done. Again, iPhone is good enough, and Android, well, it kind of sucks you have an Android, but you'll find a way, because winners find a way. And I believe anyone watching this is already one step closer to becoming a big YouTuber. You're a winner if you're watching this video, especially to the end. So thanks, man. And also do what excites. Yo, listen, man. You want to be a YouTuber? You want to be a YouTuber? That's exactly how I got to 1 million subscribers. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, do I want this? Well, then I gotta go get it. And a lot of you guys aren't even producing content. You guys are making excuses. You can't make excuses out here because no one cares. Do you think YouTube cares that you're not making videos? They're not just gonna bless you with 1 million subscribers overnight. If you're feeling attacked from this video, that's the right feeling. You can do this. Stay hard. David Goggins are running out. Fuck! If you don't feel the passion, then I don't know what you're feeling right now. You think Mr. Beast isn't trying? He's obviously trying. God. In all seriousness, it's up to you guys. No one's gonna tell you to become a YouTuber. No one's going to will your way into becoming a YouTuber. You have to do it yourself. You have to find that inner passion, that inner child that wants to make creative videos and be amazing at YouTube. Fuck. All right, last thing. If you wanna be a YouTuber, do what excites. I'm out. See you at the top.